Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little get ready with me. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. Actually, the last one I did was before I knew how to edit, and so that made it a terrible video. You know, I stopped doing them because I felt uncomfortable. I didn't have a really great space to do them in, and currently I'm literally in a 2 by maybe 3 foot space here, so this is, although you can't see it, my filming area. It makes it really uncomfortable to do it, and I really kind of need a table, so you're going to see all my crap all over the table and stuff, so I do apologize that, but when you literally have no place to film, it gets a little difficult. You can't see them, I have my cat ears on today. I kind of like my cat ears. They're really cute. So, I'm going to be like trying to pick up my products as we go along. So the reason I wanted to do this video, I have something important to talk about I was really disappointed. First, we're going to get started off with the Pure Miracle Mist Complexion Spray. Love this stuff. While that's just drying the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with my Bio-Elements Quick Refiner for Eyes, which is part of what I'm going to be doing my next video about Bio-Elements and their skincare ingredients and the efficacy of them, etc. So, as I was saying, I wanted to do this video because I recently became highly disappointed by not just one beauty guru or, big YouTuber, but several of them. It's something that I discovered, and it was actually, I found out about it through Jen Lowe's reviews. If I can find her video, I'm going to link it below. But she alerted me to something that, you kind of suspect, but you don't want to believe it. So let me just back up a little bit and start with my little YouTube journey, when I started watching YouTube and when I started doing YouTube. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is the they call this the Glow Maker Antioxidant Serum. I've been testing this stuff out for about 2 weeks. I think it's pretty good. It does have very good few ingredients. I have researched them. I use it every morning and every night. I have a multi-level skincare routine that I do. So as far as YouTube, I've been watching YouTube for a very long time, really towards the beginning, but I mostly only watched music videos because I was a performing entertainer for a good 27 years. By the way, I'm using the Bobbi Brown eye cream. This is the Eye Repair Cream Extra. Amazing stuff. And so, to learn music, because I was a wedding singer, to learn music, I would watch the videos and get, learn the words, learn the song, etc. so I could prepare it. I used to do that, used to have to do a lot of preparing. But I never watched beauty channels. I got all of my information from magazines, the good old-fashioned way. I just started my YouTube channel last year, and it's taken me this long to get up to my 180 subscribers. I can honestly say most recently really started putting a ton of effort into it. For the first 4 months, I was unsure and I didn't know how to edit, and so I was afraid of things. But I feel like I've gotten more confident and better, so I've been putting up more content. So the reason I started actually watching beauty YouTube videos about 1.5 years ago. And because I even forgot what product I was looking for, I wanted to find out about. But I searched the product because I wanted to see, I think, a tutorial or something. And I think the very first one I found was Laura Lee. And I watched some of her videos, and then I found Tati, and I found boom. Well, the big YouTubers always come up first. So I found all of those videos. And I started watching them, and they were entertaining and different and fun and etc. The next thing I'm going in is with the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. I saved this stuff for the summertime because it is lighter and it looks whipped. It is whipped. And I can get away with it more in the summer. Started watching all these YouTubers, and one by one I found big ones, small ones. I never had any clue that YouTubers could have millions of subscribers. Blew my mind. And as I watched, I enjoyed, and I subscribed to more, and I discovered more. And I started thinking, wow, that looks like something really enjoyable. They all look like they're really enjoying themselves filming. And when I would have differing opinions, I'd be like, I feel differently about that, or I have this opinion. I was like, I wonder if people would be interested in my opinions. So I started thinking about a channel. But while I'm also going to use this Alpha Vitamin C Serum, I forgot to put this on first, but that's okay. While I was thinking about that, you know, when you watch these big YouTubers and they talk about a product, you believe them. When they hype up a product, when you're naive, you believe them. You believe everything they tell you. And you run out and you spend your money on it. And then you get it home and you're like, what are they talking about? But I believed them. Didn't think that there was a chance that anybody could possibly be insincere and lie to you for money, which I didn't even know it was money. I didn't know anything about sponsored videos. I didn't know anything about the promo codes. I soon discovered about Morphe and their promo codes and the, you know, collabs and things like that. I didn't know anything about that, so I was naive and thought, they gotta be telling me the truth. Can't possibly be lying. Well, I watched, I learned, I bought, and I bought. And then I started discovering on my own, like, the way they talk about a product. By the way, for my primer, I am going in with the Becca First Light priming filter we got in the Starbucks gym. I'm almost done with this. So I started watching, and the more I watched, the more I was questioning some credibility. The way they talk about things, the things that they said, or I should say didn't say, or the way they edited their videos. I'm like, isn't this interesting? And it took me a while to discover that. I didn't really discover this till quite a long time, only recently, a few months ago, and I've been hanging on to making this video for quite some time because I didn't know how much backlash I would get, and so I wasn't sure about it. So I waited for quite a few months. I'm also now using my Tarte Timeless Pore Smoothing Primer. As I discussed in my other videos, this is very thick, and I melt it, and I put it in areas that I want to be pore-filled, or my lines, or etc. So, and then I'm watching Jen Love's reviews, which if you haven't checked out her channel, I said if I could find that video where she talked about this and turned me on to it, I will let you know. But she was talking about sponsored videos and the FTC law and what you have to do. There's what you have to do by law about sponsored videos and declaring that they are. And then there's what you should do. Now, I did learn about some sponsorships and things. I said I've been learning all along a little bit. And some people do mention in their videos. Now, remember, I'm talking about certain beauty gurus. But it's quite a lot more than you might think. And they're very popular ones. I don't know if you knew this, but did you know that it is only legally required for you to put down in your description box that a video is sponsored? What sponsored means is a company is paying you to talk about and promote favorably, excuse me, 99% of the time. They want, obviously, a favorable review if they're going to shell out money for you. A company pays you to talk about their products. A lot of people, like Jen, and like others, I mean, Samantha Marches, I could go on and on. They do mention in their video, the actual video, that the video is sponsored. And those people that I've mentioned have integrity, and they're not going to lie to you. Now I'm using the Clinique Even Better Glow Foundation. I am in the color WN38. So all of a sudden I'm watching Jen's video, and she's talking about how she was surprised that there are certain YouTubers that do not mention in the actual video that their video is sponsored. And I'm like, can't be possible. Really? It's like these people that I trust and that I spend my time watching and that I buy items because they have recommended them. These people can't be lying to me now, could they? Could they now? After I got done watching her video, I started going back and I started looking at all of the big YouTubers that I do watch. And there are a couple of small ones, but it's mostly the big YouTubers that really disturbs me because they have so much reach. And you think they would have so much integrity. So I went back and I would look at a video and, I could tell when I started to be able to pick up when something was sponsored and when it wasn't. I mean, if they said it was sponsored, then I clicked off of it. But then I went to a few videos where they were talking about a product, and it's like I had seen another YouTuber talk about it in the same type of way, and I'm like, all right. So then what I did was I went down to the subscription box, and you know, a lot of these big YouTubers, they have so many discount codes, it takes you 20 years to get to the bottom. So are a lot of people going to scroll past all of those discount codes to get to the very bottom? Some people won't. I did. And what did I discover? I discovered at the very, very bottom of the description box was a line that says, "This video is sponsored by." And I was like, isn't that interesting? So I went back and watched the whole video from start to finish, and guess what? They didn't mention in their video that it was sponsored. They didn't put up on the screen that it was sponsored. Not one, nowhere in the entire video. But then you watch how they're talking about it, how they swatch things or don't swatch things, or what colors they're choosing to swatch, etc., 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 and you go, well, I'll be damned. It's a sponsored video. Isn't that interesting? For concealer, I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and I don't have any idea. I'm going to hold it up so you can see it, hopefully, because I can't read it. I've been using a different combination. Now that it's warmer, I can get away with quite a bit more of a different techniques as far as putting my concealer on. So imagine my surprise when I was like, I don't believe it. Well, I did believe it at that point. These are sponsored videos, and I said they don't have to say it in the video. They just have to put it in the description box. So they weren't doing anything illegal as far as FTC is concerned. But do I think that a lot of them were just hyping the product just to get paid? Hell yes. Absolutely. Everybody wants to make some money. I would love to make money on YouTube. I really enjoy doing it, and it takes, if you don't have a YouTube channel, you don't know how much time, effort it takes. And I'm not complaining about it because I love it. I don't get paid for anything, I don't get sent anything, but I love doing it, so that is why I do it. And wow, my eyes are really puffy today. It's very hot today, that's why I think they might be puffy. But, so after I found that girl's video, I went back and started watching others. And you wouldn't believe how many of your favorite beauty gurus do sponsored videos and don't disclose it in the video. They disclose it in the description box. And I got so disheartened because it's funny how you develop, like, even though you have no clue, these people have no clue who you are, and you don't really know them, you only know what you're seeing and what they're showing you. You feel almost close to these people. You feel an attachment, you feel a kinship, you begin to trust them, you believe what they say, you take their advice. And I said, imagine my disappointment in so many of them when I was like, wow, they've been lying to me all this time. Now, if you're honest about something and you really believe in something, why wouldn't you want to say, hey, just throwing this out there, this is a sponsored video? Because I don't mind sponsorships. I mean, people have to make money. I don't mind sponsorships. I do mind people who lie to me about it. All right. Lie is a strong word and probably the wrong word because technically they're not lying. I'd say they're fibbing, in my opinion. I think they're not being completely honest, and that really bothers me. And I'm gonna, by the way, I can't even speak, going to show you a little trick of what I've been doing lately to make this GRWM foundation work. I take the teeniest, and I mean the teeniest, tiniest amount of this GRWM foundation, which if you go back, I'll link the review up top. Oh, what a review. But look at the amount I put on my hand. That's not a pump, that's barely just taking the tip. I take this IT Cosmetics foundation brush, which I love, and I stipple it in, and then I stipple this foundation on any areas that need extra coverage. Now you saw how little that was, and that's literally all you need. As you can see, it works. It's almost like a concealer. I think it's and I've been making the foundation work, so I'm not wasting it because I couldn't find anybody that it worked on. Now, as I said, don't kill me, in the comments, because I know some people feel very strongly about these things. I'm going to use, this is the Laura Mercier powder. I'm going to set my under eyes. Now that it's summer, I can actually set my under eyes. In wintertime, I cannot. But I don't do any baking. Now, as I said, do all big YouTubers do this? No, they do not. There's some people who have a lot of integrity. Stephanie Nicole, she's very upfront, and she really won't even take sponsored videos unless she truly believes in it. But if you don't believe me, go and look. Go take a look at your favorite YouTubers yourself and see if any of them don't declare it in the video. This is my Cover FX setting powder. So I kind of sat back after all that, after discovering this, and the more videos I watched, the more I saw non-disclosed sponsorships hidden in the descriptions. If you have the time to scroll all the way to the bottom and read beneath all of their discount codes. And I said, don't get me wrong, sponsorships are fine. I would love, if I believed in a product, for a company to sponsor me one day. But I wouldn't just do it just to make the money, because part of what I want my channel to be is one of integrity and trust and honesty. And how can I have that if I'm taking money and telling you guys to go spend your money on something and I don't believe in it and it's crap? I can't do that. I'm trying to gain subscribers by putting myself out there as who I am, and I'm an honest person. So there's that. So now when I watch them, I will still watch them sometimes, but honestly I've unsubscribed to several people. I unsubscribed to that person about the giveaway that, because you know about Ebates, right? Ebates is fabulous. Now if a person does sign up through your link at Ebates, you get a $10 credit. So do they. But if somebody uses your referral link, you're going to get credit for it. I told you about this YouTuber, who I have recently unsubscribed to because of this, that in order to enter her giveaway, one of the requirements was for you to sign up for Ebates, and she made it seem like she wasn't making a penny off of it. I also have my Hourglass finishing powder, but I'm going to wait till I do my bronzer and my blush, and I am almost done. Look, I've hit pan on this. I'll have to buy a larger one. I just wanted to try it, but you go through it really quick. Anyway, as far as that one, yeah, so that YouTuber that I unsubscribed from, in order to enter her giveaway, you had to sign up for Ebates. And a lot of people don't know this. And they're like, yeah, okay, that's easy. It's free. It doesn't cost me anything. But it's making her quite a bit. I have Ebates too, but I don't tell people to do it. I say, if you want to sign up and you want to use my link, that's fabulous. If you don't want to use my link, just go sign up for it all on your own, because it's not a scam. It's nothing. You really do. If you're going to shop online, you may as well get money back for it. That's the honest to God's truth. And I tell people, my link, I will get $10 and so will you. But this person didn't say a thing. She's like, all you have to do is like my channel, tag 18,000 people, go to my Instagram, tag 18,000 people. Oh, and don't forget, you have to sign up for Ebates using my link below. And she was a large YouTuber. So that made her quite a boatload, if people actually did it. And so I went on a rant on video and talked about it. By the way, Physicians Formula, the bronze booster. Love this stuff. So yeah, that was that. As I said, I came on here, maybe I'm just old and disillusioned, maybe I'm naive to think that people have integrity and are honest and are trustworthy. Now I do have my ones that I do trust and I do go to and I do believe and I do listen to their recommendations and such. And I could list all the people that I know do have all that, you know, in the description or whatever. But, you know, do me a favor, tell me if you've ever noticed it, if you ever question people's reviews and if they're telling you the truth and if you can believe them. Because I'm just curious. I'm just, I guess, a suspicious person by nature. You know, we've been hurt a lot, and I've been hurt a lot in the past. You become suspicious. And that's not always a good thing, but unfortunately that's the truth. I'm going to take this white powder here. I'm just going to draw a little line underneath to kind of cut my contour line so I don't look too muddy. You can use any powder, this one just happens to come with it. So, there's that. I mean, you have to say to yourself, wow, the things that people will do for money, right? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, call me naive, call me whatever, but damn. Hourglass and diffused heat. I really like this. This will last me much longer. I like to get blushes and bronzers and highlighters in small pans because they will last me a long time, and I'm using the wrong brush. They'll last me a long time. I've found that powder I went through very, very quickly. But they need to make minis and everything like this because honestly, I mean, unless you own one bronzer, which I don't own, just one bronzer, or blush, you hardly ever pan them unless it's the only thing you're using every single day. Now it's funny, I mean, I honestly, you know, a lot of people don't. Like, they say a lot of big YouTubers, like, they never wear makeup except when they're on camera. I wear makeup every single day, and I'm talking full face, like, you know, full face, full on. I do some crazy eye looks, whatever. But can you imagine, like, they go around, these other people go around letting people, their followers think that, oh, I look like this every day. Well, I can tell you that I do look like this every day because I do my makeup every single day. I get such joy. I love sitting down and like deciding what palette I'm going to use and pulling out my makeup, and I just have a blast. Makeup is awesome. I love makeup. It's my friends. Filming and doing this in a 2-foot square space is not fun, but it's alright. If I had to do this every day, I'd be going cuckoo. So can we talk about, so anyway, let me know your thoughts about it and what you think. I want to bring up another subject. I don't know what it is, but I'm so afraid to comment on videos anymore. Now, I would never, ever, because it's not me, say anything disparaging or negative on a comment. I may give my opinion in the most respectful way that I can. By the way, this is Smashbox 24-hour photo finish. Oh my God, there's so many words. Shadow primer. I'm trying this out. I don't know if I like it yet. Well, it's very silicone-y. It's clear. It's nice. I like it. It's not drying. I'm so afraid these days to comment on anything. For example, I'm going to give you an example. I love Alexandria Orion. She's mainly like an unboxing channel. She's so cute. She's so adorable. She's so, like, she's just a sweetheart. And she did she does Ipsy versus Ipsy versus Ipsy. I'm going to use my Soft Glam palette. Haven't played this one in about all week. I've been testing other ones. So I'm going to use this one. In case you're interested, I'm going to go into tempera all over. So, she did the triple unboxing thing. I gotta do this here. And this is really uncomfortable, but oh well. This will be interesting. See if I can get away with it. So, she did this like blue and like pink eyeshadow look. And actually the blue eyeshadow looked beautiful on her. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a look that like really went together. And she admitted it. And she like laughed at, you know, herself and everything like that. And so I commented, I said that, I always comment on her videos. And I said that blue really does look great on you, maybe just with something else. And I put much love and I put a heart, right? And somebody commented on underneath that, they're like, wow, quick to respond or something, or really harsh. Why don't you shut up and get out? I'm like, what? Like, how rude? She also called me rude. I'm like, was that rude? I'm going to go into my crease with orange soda. I was like, was I rude? Was that a rude comment? And I sat there, I'm questioning myself. I'm going, oh my God, was I like horribly rude? I felt so bad, because if I ever say anything in an insulting way, you know, sometimes we hurt people's feelings, but we don't mean to. Like, at least for me, I would never intentionally hurt anybody's feelings or say anything that would intentionally hurt somebody. But I stopped and thought, I went back and read my comment, and I was like, did I seem mean? Was I insulting her? Was I rude in any way? Like, I'm questioning myself over and over. And what I'm noticing is, like, if you say something, people will say the most awful, awful things in comments. It's like they can hide behind their computer, and they will jump all over you if you have a differing opinion about something or someone. And I said, even if it's a respectful differing opinion, if you think differently, you're not allowed to think differently. You have to have this herd mentality and agree with the majority and just agree. You know, I think I'm entitled to my opinion, and I will respect. I mean, I can respect a different opinion. If you have a different opinion than me, I may not agree with it, but I'm sure as hell going to respect it, because we're all entitled to our opinions. And the last time I checked, this is a free country that lets us express our opinions as long as they are not defaming or hurting anyone. And I don't think my comment was defamatory or hurtful in any way. But what I did was I went back onto a channel and said, Alexandria, I said, someone seems to think I was rude to you in my comment. If that is the case, I'm just looking for my other brush. I said, if that is the case, if my comment was rude, I deeply apologize from the bottom of my heart. I said, and I would never intentionally hurt you or anything like that. Now, Alexandria didn't respond back. I'm going to go into Sienna, this darker one here. She didn't respond back, and I don't know if she will, but I said my piece, and the other person did not respond to, my comment saying, I didn't think I was rude. She was certainly rude to me in her clapback to me. But I just find that people have, on the internet right now, there's so much anger. I find so much anger. If you look at comments in other people's videos too, it's like you just read. There's so much hate. There's so much anger. There's so much, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think it's so easy now. I mean, can you imagine these people saying some of the things that they say in person to someone? Because I can't. Because before the internet, confronting someone meant picking up a telephone and calling them and saying it to their face, or saying it in person. And I just think it's so easy now, as I said, to hide behind a computer and say anything you want without consequence. And I think that's just so wrong. Like, how is that okay? I said, maybe I'm old, maybe I'm behind the times, maybe I'm naive, but it's getting disheartening, so disheartening to know that this is what's out there. This is what's occurring. I mean, and people, and this is horrible. I even hate repeating this, but I've seen people, like, if somebody disagrees with somebody, I've seen people say, oh, why don't you go kill yourself? And I'm like, what the hell? Are you kidding me? I mean, are you kidding me? And suicide, with Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain, I mean, that's a whole nother topic. But I don't know. When I said I would, the type of person I am, I could never say anything so hurtful to somebody. in the comments. Like I said, you have a different opinion. I respect your opinion. Please respect mine. And you can say, I'm sorry, I disagree with you, and leave it at that. There's no need to go into these hateful rants that they do. I'm going to go back in with burnt orange, and I'm going to run that underneath my, on the bottom. So, you know, chime in, guys. Let me know your opinions, your thoughts on everything. How do you feel? Do you feel that there's a negative vibe in the world that just is growing? And I don't know. I'm going to go in with mulberry on the very edge here and deepen it up. Can we talk about another thing? You know what's really funny? It's like, aside from just a couple of my friends, none of my family watches my videos. None of my family, I think one family member is like subscribed, but nobody watches my videos. I don't know if they don't like what I'm doing, or they disagree with it, or they're just not interested in what I'm doing. I just think it's hysterical. I just think it's really funny. You know what, I'm going to go into this Hourglass Mineral Veil finishing powder and try to get the last little bit that I got in here. Because this stuff smooths out your skin, no matter where you put it. It does have like a glow to it. Before I put on my eyeliner, I just want to put on my lip injection. This is the Too Faced Perfect Eyes liner. I use this one in my waterline. I would love to use this on my lid, but it's a very, very soft pencil, and it just doesn't give me the precision that I want for my top line. For my top eyeliner, I'm going to use the Sex Kitten, and I am doing this, but I'm not pulling, just so you know. Because I can't move in this little tiny space, I completely messed up my eyeliner. It's a good thing I'm not going anywhere. Messed this one up too. I can't move. I can't pick my own up. Another thing about comments is I actually defended somebody, but again, I defend people and I clap back at people in a mature way, in a grown-up way. Again, smaller YouTuber, maybe 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers, and she likes doing hauls. She loves her highlighters, which I think is adorable. I told her we're going to start, not with we're friends or anything, I just commented, I said we're going to start a Highlighters Anonymous group, and she got a kick out of that. I'm going to be using the Tartist, which I really love, on the top, and then Dior Show on my bottom lashes. I love this, but I want, if I have more dramatic eyeliner on, eye makeup on, I need this one because it makes them full. She does a lot of hauls. More power to you, right? I mean, the person in the comments said, you know, you're doing too many hauls, you buy too much stuff, why don't you take care of your family, why don't you take care of your kids, and said all these mean things to her. And I'm like, hello, mind your business, enjoy watching the video or click off of it. You don't know her, you don't know her financial situation. What makes you think she's not taking care of her family? You know what I mean? Like, what? Why are people making these assumptions? I said, you don't know anything about a person's situation, and, hello, I mean, unless, you know, she was harming her children some way, you shouldn't get involved anyway. It's like, it's her money. It's everyone's money. She can do with it whatever she wants, and there's no need to, like, come out at these, look what I did here, you know, say all these horrible, horrible things, and instead of, you know, when I clapped back at the person, I don't even say clap back, I should say responded. Clapping back has a negative connotation, and I really wasn't being negative. What I said was that I don't believe that is any of your business what this person does with their money. You don't know her situation, and I said, if you have a differing opinion, I said, I respect your opinion, but there is no need to be so rude. I'm beginning to think it's just me. I really am. Beginning to, like, start to question myself, like, question my sanity. I love these mascaras together. I'm going to finish off with some spray again. Actually, I don't know, I got to do highlighter. I think I'm going to spray, after I put some on, I'm going to spray my brush. This is the Laura Geller Gilded, I think this one's called Gilded Honey. I got this as a freebie in an order that I just made. And she's pretty. Listen, I can't get my arm above my table because I can't even move back because I have my back like, oh my, it looks like I have more room. When I tell you I have no room, it's like getting ready in like a clown car. I just sprayed the air. That's not helping. So today was a nice day, by the way. Let's end this on a positive note. I took my mommy shopping. We went to Sears and we got her some cute stuff. She needed some more summer clothes, some new summer clothes. So I bought her some really cute things, and she was walking by. She had gotten this really pretty like blouse, like almost like a teal color, like this one is so pretty, and she's got these gorgeous blue eyes that color looks amazing on her. She walked by and she saw this necklace, and like it was like matching that, like big stones, you know, like the statement necklaces, and it had like these little crystals on it. She picked it up and she was like, oh, it's really pretty. And then she put it back because I was buying my mom all this stuff, and it's like, Mom, that's really pretty. She's like, I don't really need it, and like I had to get it for her, like just I had to. My parents have done everything for me my whole life, and now it's like my turn to give back. My parents mean everything to me. I adore taking care of them. I adore doing things for them, and whatever I have is theirs because whatever they had was mine growing up. I mean, you know, my parents both worked 2 jobs at a time to put all 5 of us through Catholic school growing up, you know, like I'm blessed at this point in my life to be spending the time that I do with my parents. Not many people get the opportunity, and I am so blessed by so many things that I can't even tell you. Love, this is Love of Color. I love these little lip, like balm sticks, whatever you want to call them. They're so cool for just quick, easy looks, and they're neutral. I mean, look how pretty and easy. So I'm just going to spray one more time. I'm not going to link everything below, like, you know, but if you want to know where to get something or more details about whatever I used today, please let me know. I'd be happy to do that for you. So this, my guys, no. This is the finished look for today. I know we discussed some heavy topics, and I'm glad that I ended on a positive topic. But I want to thank you for getting ready with me and spending time with me and listening to me vent a little bit about things. Let me know your thoughts below. Good, bad, I will listen to them. I will respect them as I hope you respect mine. And yeah, that's it. Until the next time, guys, I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week. And until the next time, much love. Bye.